So I'm excited to hear from our next presenter and how your support tonight will make an impact in our community. So please help me welcome to the stage our next presenter, Jack Griffin from FoodFinder.
Good evening, everyone. Hunger is not a new problem, but it's a critical issue that we have to address. Every year in America, we spend $100 billion on hunger relief. But where has all that money gotten us? 1 in 7 Ohio families still don't have the food they need. 37 million Americans nationwide still struggle with hunger. Food pantries are incredibly important to supporting communities like Columbus, but they are incredibly difficult to find. And if hungry families don't know where to go, they cannot and will not get the help they need, help that's already being provided. Hunger is not a new problem, but it's time for a new solution. My name is Jack Griffin, and I'm the founder of FoodFinder, a nonprofit whose website and mobile app show you how to get help from your closest food pantry. What does this look like in practice? Well, if you were to pull up FoodFinder on your phone right now, this is what you'd see. That blue dot on the screen is all of us here in the Davidson Theater, and each of those red pins on our map is a food assistance program in downtown Columbus. The closest is the open shelter, and all its information is there. For questions like, where can I get food relief? When is it offered? Can I get clothing or shelter there? FoodFinder has the answers. And when that information is delivered respectfully on the devices that people already have access to and rely on, that's why so many people trust us. In 2017, FoodFinder connected 10,000 people across America to food assistance. In 2018, we served 32,000 people. And in 2019, we connected 127,000 people to food relief. More than 6,000 families right here in Columbus and across Ohio have already benefited from our service, but we're not slowing down. We need your help to complete the commercialization of our platform. Our model leverages our database so we can create new digital platforms for use by other major hunger relief organizations so we can drive traffic to the nonprofits and food pantries they supply. Our need is $50,000. And with this, we can power 3 new partnerships to raise the utilization of food assistance in Columbus and across the entire Midwest. Your support is how we'll become financially self-sustaining and earn $150,000 in annual licensing fees. It's how we'll help our nonprofit partners maximize their impact. And it's how we'll fuel our growth as we work to connect 1 million people to food in 2021. Hopefully, you can see that FoodFinder isn't just here to fight hunger. We are here to transform the fight against hunger. We are here because there are too many empty stomachs to sit idly by. We are here because the only way to truly move the needle on hunger is to do it together. And we would love for you to join us. Thank you so much.
So there are a lot of organizations in this space. Mm-hmm. So what differentiates you, and why should we invest in you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's in the name, FoodFinder. We have stayed in our lane. Hunger and food insecurity and food assistance. We've really seen that with all the billions that are already spent, it's all in the supply chain. It's about distributing food. It's having it available at food pantries and faith organizations. When food is so critical to so many other needs of families in America, we saw the need for its own tool that for anywhere in America, any time of year, people are getting the runaround a lot of times searching for these programs. So our goal is to make it as easy as it should be for people to find food assistance wherever they are.
And along those lines, where are you getting the data on the locations where people can access food?
Yeah, absolutely. It's from a variety of sources, but the biggest is working with regional food banks in the Feeding America network. So right here we have the Mid-Ohio Food Bank in Columbus. And when those organizations supply oftentimes hundreds of food pantries each, then they're really in a great position to know when and where people can get food for free in their communities. So building those bridges and really trying to just coordinate efforts in a really fragmented space is how we've expanded across the country.
You mentioned that you're looking for $50,000 to secure 3 new partnerships. Can you describe an example partnership and how the money would be used to secure that?
Yeah, no, it's a great question as well. A great example of this already in action was last summer. We partnered with Food Lion and their foundation, the major retailer on the East Coast. we created a custom platform for them on their branding to support their new Billion Meals initiative. It's on the front page of their foundation website, not only to help families in need find food assistance, but also help their shoppers volunteer, find places to help out at. If they want to purchase food from a Food Lion and then donate that food to a food pantry, then there are a lot of opportunities for us to not only help our sustainability, but for us to help them achieve their existing impact goals.
Is there a challenge in getting access to the mobile device?
Yeah, it's definitely an understandable concern, but honestly, it's less and less. Really a great example of that is how for the last 5 years, even since all the way back in 2015, as the economy has improved, when last year in 2019, 4 million people searched on Google for food pantry assistance near them. For the last 5 years, 4 out of 5 searches for emergency food relief in America have come from smartphones. So they're lifelines now, they're not luxuries. And when people are using these devices, they're seeking help with technology, that we want to answer the call. We want to give them this information respectfully, privately, and effectively.
Thank you, Jack, very much.
Right.